Hello, everyone. I am Dave, the Prayer Guy. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to watch this video. I greatly appreciate it. I hope it is an encouragement to you because I love to talk about my favorite subject, and that's prayer, especially prayer for God's mission, for the advancement of his kingdom here on earth. So, my vision is to fuel God's mission with prayer. My ministry is to teach about that and to encourage that, and so that's what I do in these videos. So if you find this one an encouragement, go ahead and check out my previous ones, especially if this is your first time on my channel. Go check them out. Some of them are time sensitive, but even if they are, they're probably still encouraging today. And speaking of time sensitive messages, this one is one of those. So this video is being posted, scheduled to go out on Monday, November 22nd, the Monday before Thanksgiving. So, Thanksgiving, it's the every fourth Thursday of November, a time to gather with friends and families and to have good food and to remember what we're thankful for. So, everybody has traditions in that. And so, I hope that you are indeed ready to celebrate Thanksgiving. But let's be thinking about those we're going to sit around the table with. So we're going to sit around tables with those that agree with us religiously, that agree with us that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. And so for them, let's be praying for their active engagement in God's mission. And so for some of them, it's going to be actually being involved, actually doing something, being actively involved in their church, sharing their faith at work or wherever they go. So that's like, so for some of them, it's going to be that actually getting involved. For some of them, they already are involved. And so it's for us to spend time praying for their ministry, praying for opportunities to share the gospel and to share the hope that they have in Jesus with gentleness and respect. But then there's going to be people around the table who don't know Jesus. And so I have like two suggestions to pray. And by the way, if you have more, after you watch this video and you're like, "Oh, I wish Dave mentioned this," go ahead and write a comment. I would love to hear it because I have thoughts that are from God, and so do you. It's like, so we're supposed to be in this mission together, especially as we're praying. So share a comment if there's a suggestion that you have that I just didn't mention. So I have two. So first, we should pray for ourselves. So pray for yourself. Pray that God will equip you and give you the words to say. And let's not worry about the words we're going to say. Jesus talked to his disciples about, "Don't worry, I'm going to give you words." And I think that's true for us today, that we should not worry. Now, this doesn't mean that we can prayerfully read over materials to kind of help us share the gospel and in preparation for that, but not to worry for what we're going to say. God's going to give us the words and give us the opportunity to speak into it. And so be praying for ways that you can naturally begin this conversation. So pray for ways to naturally um, start the conversation and trust God. So pray for your preparation and pray for ways to naturally start the conversation. All right, and then pray for your family and friends that don't know Jesus that you're going to have Thanksgiving with. Pray that they will be open to hear and be people of peace towards the gospel, that they would be ready to hear as well, that they will have questions and they would want to continue the conversation. So if they don't become Christians on Thanksgiving, that is okay. You did your job. You proclaim the gospel. You're not here to kind of strong arm them and force them into the kingdom, but you are here to pray for them and proclaim the gospel. So, so if Thursday is not the day of salvation for them, maybe it will be another day and they'll be open to continue the conversation. All right, so I want to have a note about non-believers asking us questions. Okay, so this kind of goes back to the idea about not being worried about what to say. God will give you the words. It is totally and perfectly okay to say, "I don't know," to a question. You can even say, "I don't know, let's search it together." Maybe God will reveal the answer. And so really, this is not about what we can do, but really about what God's going to do through us. So the phrase "I don't know" is perfectly okay. So, because ultimately we want God to answer the question. So pray that God will answer these questions. And He might use you to answer the questions, and He might use someone else. All right. So thank you so much for watching. Again, I hope this is an encouragement to you. May the Lord be with you. And please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like the video. Yeah, God bless, and may the Lord be with you. Happy Thanksgiving.